Welcome to the Northwest Cup Series, race number 13 in season number 3. It's the final for season number 3. 4 championship contenders are here, ready and set to take on this race. It will be 12 laps today. 27 cars fill your field, your biggest field since season 2 Daytona. And here's a look at the first championship contender. It's Brad Keselowski. 2 wins, 8 top 5s, and 10 top 10s. Only 2 DNFs on the season, so look out for him today. He's been very well this season. Wins coming at Richmond and Bristol for him. Then Chase Elliott behind him, 2 wins, only 4 top 5s and 6 top 10s. He won at Nashville and at Martinsville after a little conflict with another championship contender, that being of Denny Hamlin. And speak of the devil, Denny Hamlin, 2 wins, 5 top 5s, and 7 top 10s. He won race 2 of the season at the Motor Oil Racing Complex, and he won race number 5, that coming at the Texas Motor Speedway. He's been on and off with 4 DNFs this season, most of any driver pretty much. So look out for him today. His car is strong. Then behind them, last week's winner and a Championship 4 contender, Kyle Larson. 1 win on the season, and that was his first career win at Charlotte Motor Speedway last week. 7 top 5s and 11 top 10s, only 1 DNF for Kyle Larson. One driver will hold that trophy at the end of this race, like Jimmy Johnson and Martin Truex Jr. did. And here's your starting lineup. Christopher Bell is on pole next to Brad Keselowski. Then Martin Truex Jr. is next to Kurt Busch. In row number 3, it is the 43 of Erik Jones next to the 9 of Chase Elliott. Then the 11 of Denny Hamlin is next to Tyler Reddick in the 8. Kyle Larson in the 5 is next to Daniel Suarez in the 99. That rounds off the top 10. Kevin Harvick is next to Kyle Busch. In row number 7, the Penske teammates of Joey Logano and Ryan Blaney. Then William Byron is next to the 21 of Matt DiBenedetto, making his last start in the NWCS. Then Chris Buescher is next to Chase Briscoe. Then Ross Chastain is next to Alex Bowman in the 48. Then Eric Almirola is next to Ryan Newman, and this is Ryan Newman's last race ever. Bubba Wallace is next to the 3 of Austin Dillon. The 47 of Ricky Stenhouse is next to the 41 of Cole Custer. And rounding off in row number 14, it is the 7 of Corey LaJoie. Now your ones to watch. Christopher Bell is on pole. He's been on a hot streak lately, with a few good finishes in the past, I'd say 5 races. He's hoping to get his first win here today. Kurt Busch is rocking the Monster Energy scheme once again. He has a very strong Camaro today. And behind them, it is Kyle Larson, who is starting farther back, but his car is very fast today. And the green flag is in the air for the final race of Season 3. Down the back straightaway, Keselowski bites back at Bell. They'll be side by side into turns 3 and 4. Keselowski with momentum on the top lane. Christopher Bell leads lap 1. Denny Hamlin and Kyle Larson there fighting it out. Crossover to the bottom. It's Brad Keselowski taking the lead on lap number 2. You see Larson's going to pass Hamlin there. And here comes Bell trying to mount a charge back on Keselowski. Look at Chase Elliott get into the picture here as Brad Keselowski still has the lead. Chase Elliott makes a move on Martin Truex Jr. to take that position away from him. Brad Keselowski leads them into lap 4 of 12. See Kyle Larson there past Hamlin once again. And here comes Bell to the inside with a side draft. He has help from Chase Elliott, who wants that Keselowski car out of the way. You see Hamlin fighting back on the outside lane. 3 wide, it's Erik Jones down to the bottom lane. You see Bell, and then Keselowski with the crossover. Oh, and there's contact. Kyle Larson's involved. A huge hit into the outside wall, and a big one is happening here on the back straightaway. 8 cars are involved, and the red flag is being displayed. What in the world? Erik Jones was down there shoving it on the bottom, and it looks like he might have hit the apron and gotten loose. And he takes out Kyle Larson, one of your championship contenders. Oh man, just that. And wow, huge hit for Kyle Busch. right into the rear end of Kyle Larson, sending that 5 car up in the air. And Kevin Harvick nailed him on the nose as well. See, Eric Jones also took a very hard hit onto the inside wall. And wow, Kyle Larson with a huge crash there. That's going to end his day and end 7 other drivers' day. Tyler Reddick, Kevin Harvick, Chris Buescher, Daniel Suarez, Ryan Blaney almost made it through. Kyle Busch. Green flag is back in the air and we still have half of this race left. Here comes Chase Elliott diving to the bottom of the racetrack. Bell drops out of that. Here comes Keselowski back on the outside lane. And here's the other Championship 4 contender that's left. Denny Hamlin's going to break free to 3rd place. He has his teammates Bell and Truex behind him. They probably won't contend with him. So here comes Hamlin on the bottom lane, trying to get by Chase Elliott. To the inside now. Remember, these two have had a few run-ins this season. At Martinsville, Chase Elliott took out Denny Hamlin. Keselowski leads them into lap 9 of 12. Only 4 laps left in this season of the NWCS. Hamlin gets clear of Chase Elliott going into turn 3. Here comes Kurt Busch to 4th. Oh, Kurt slides. Truex and Bubba Wallace have to brake low. And here comes Hamlin to the inside. That car is strong now. To the inside, he's going to take the lead of the championship group. It's Denny Hamlin. Blocking Keselowski low. 2 laps remain in this championship event. Oh, and Hamlin has broken away from Brad Keselowski as here comes Chase Elliott to the inside of him once again. Denny Hamlin is going to see the white flag. Oh, trouble back straightaway. A huge hit into the inside wall. The caution's going to come out before Hamlin makes it to the line. And Ricky Stenhouse Jr. just pounded hard the inside wall. And he's going to be out of this race, looking at a good top 10 run. And Denny Hamlin, who was almost to the white flag, now has to go through another overtime restart here at Las Vegas. And a humongous front-end hit for Ricky Stenhouse Jr. That car being pitched up in the air. Looks like Alex Bowman at Auto Club in season number 2. See, Ryan Newman just cleared him. That was for the 10th position. And wow, that's just a hellacious smash into the inside wall. It's going to be overtime here for Denny Hamlin. He gets a good jump on the restart. Chase Elliott must have spun the tires as here comes Keselowski now. Keselowski with a big run to the inside. He's going to try to make something happen. Hamlin gets the run off the corner. White flag in the air. It's Denny Hamlin. Through turns 1 and 2. Denny Hamlin has been off and on all season long. 4 DNFs. 2 different run-ins with 3 different drivers. And Denny Hamlin is going to win the Northwest Cup Series Championship in season number 3. So you see Hamlin finally gets it done. He didn't win last season, but he's going to win 3 times this season. And it's Denny Hamlin closing off the deal and winning here at Las Vegas with a late pass on Brad Keselowski, then sent into overtime and a good jump on that restart. And Denny Hamlin's going to get to burn it down here for his 3rd time in season number 3 and his 4th NWCS win. And he's the season 3 champion. It's Denny Hamlin. All race long, it looked like a Brad Keselowski type of day. Kyle Larson wrecked out, and as that long run hit on, Denny Hamlin's car finally broke in. And Denny Hamlin wins his 3rd race of the season. A great job by that Joe Gibbs racing team. Joe Gibbs was on fire this season with 4 wins. And that's the Champ 4. Hamlin is the winner. Keselowski finished 2nd. Elliott finished in 6th place after hitting the wall in the last lap. And Kyle Larson wrecked out. Then your top 10, Denny Hamlin, Brad Keselowski, Martin Truex Jr., Joey Logano, Kurt Busch, Chase Elliott, Bubba Wallace, Christopher Bell, and Ryan Newman in his final race will make the top 10. Matt DiBenedetto behind him. Next season, there will be a Busch Clash at Daytona whenever the new Next Gen diecast come in. Then there's all-season winners. Denny Hamlin with 3 wins. Brad Keselowski had 2. Chase Elliott had 2 wins. Kyle Larson had 1. Kevin Harvick had 1. Chris Buescher had 1. Martin Truex had 1. And Ross Chastain and Ryan Blaney both had 1. Next season will begin at Daytona with a Busch Clash, then the Daytona 500. Thank you guys so much for an amazing Season 3. We had 2 videos cap and passed the 1,000 view mark, and many other hundreds of views on all the other videos. I've been your commentator, Northwest. Thank you guys so much for just joining in on this season, and thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, this has been the Northwest Cup Series. Thanks for tuning in.